All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation and much love to you, Akim, out there pushing out this word, truth, and sincerity. And just pretty much want to do a continuation, so to say, of the previous lesson I did, entitled it was about the rainbow, the true meaning of the rainbow, and the flood of fire to come. So I'm just going to continue on that part of it concerning the fire, all right, that the Lord is bringing, and ultimately it's going to destroy all of America. And part of how that fire is going to come is going to be, all right, these nuclear missiles that is being built as we speak and being stockpiled, ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, and are being made better and better as the time continues on and we get closer to the end. So, nonetheless, I'm just going to go ahead and hop into the scriptures and prove this through the scriptures, So this is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. Okay, actually, let me just start at 5. Second Ezra 16:5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? All right, those plagues are going to be those, above all, the nuclear missiles. Okay, and we're going to prove that here in a second. This is verse 6. May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. All right, and these arrows, all right, symbolic for the nuclear missiles, which that's a military term as well. All right, when they go missing, all right, is a they call them broken arrows, and they actually look like arrows. That's the best way that the prophets could describe them, because they look like arrows. Okay. So just like if in the ancient world, if a strong or mighty archer would shoot an arrow at you, there's no way, it's not a boomerang, it's not going to return unto him. Okay. Verse 8, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall come. All right, so real quick, let me jump to Zechariah to prove what these plagues are real quick. Let's go straight to the point. This is Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, their flesh. And guess who are all the people that fought against Jerusalem? All these nations. All right, presuming to Psalms the 83rd chapter. All right, and 2/3 of our own people as well. All right, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So what is going to cause that? What plague is going to cause that? Is going to be these nuclear missiles. All right, the plagues. That's what the plague is talking about here in 2nd Ezra 16. So let's go back to 2nd Ezra 16, verse 10. He shall cast lightning. Oh wait, so like verse 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? All right, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh in the foundations thereof. The sea riseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. All right, so, when these missiles hit, it's going to cause the earth to shake to and fro. All right, let me get that. See if I remember. Because these missiles, come on, man. Jeez. Sheesh. These missiles are going to cause the earth to make tsunamis, all right? Earthquakes, volcano eruptions, all kinds of catastrophes, all right? Let me see where it's at. Oh, so it's not shake, it's real. It's real to and fro. I believe it's real. Let me see here. All right, Isaiah 24:20. All right, the scripture says the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and shall fall and not rise again. All right, so the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. All right, when a drunkard is walking, he's going back and forth. You know, he can barely stand himself up. Just you know, just rocking one way, rocking the other way. You know, you've seen all those drunk people. You know, can't stand. You know, falling flat on their face. You know, just they can't walk in a straight line, and that's how the earth is going to be. It's going to be shaken, all right, through these plagues, which are the nuclear missiles. All right, verse 2nd Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. All right, so the one ultimately that's bending that bow, strong as his right hand is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and these missiles are not going to miss. Every single missile that gets, every single nuclear missile is going to hit their target. None of them is going to break their ranks, according to what is that? Joel. All right, chapter 2. All these missiles are going to hit their targets. Every single one of them got GPS coordinates, the warheads. All right, and they're going to hit where they got to go, and the majority of them is going to hit here in America. All right, no missile defense system. All that is going out the window in that day the Lord releases these missiles. All right, because these are the weapons of the Lord's indignation. Okay, verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. All right, and that's how they work. They get shot off into the firmament, so to say, and the warheads separate from the actual missiles. All right. And then the warheads, they start spiraling. You know, you've seen the videos, and then they maneuver towards their target. Okay, and now Russia got technology where they can maneuver to avoid detection and avoid missile defense systems. All right, verse 15: the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till they consume the foundation of the earth. See. These missiles are going to utterly consume the foundation of the earth, mainly here in America. All right, because not all the earth is going to be burned up, but America is going to be the lake of fire, no doubt about it. Okay, verse 16, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. See, so there's no return address. They're not going to diffuse them in the air. They're not going to fall into the ocean. They're going to hit their targets and destroy the foundation of the earth. All right, wherever the Lord has them ordained to hit, that's where they're going to hit. No ifs, ands, buts about it. All right, so let's get a couple more precepts here. All right, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 22. My right hand shall not spare the sinners. Remember, we just read in chapter 16 that strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, right? My right, verse 15 and 22, my right hand, 2nd Ezra 15 and 22, my right hand shall not spare the sinners. And guess what? Who are the sinners? The 2/3 of our people, man. And then the rest of the heathens, you know, they're going to get, you know, the judgment regardless. And my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. All right, who's the one that shed innocent blood upon the earth? Esau, Edom. All right, the wicked. Verse 23, the fire is gone forth from his wrath, and hath consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. So if you ever seen straw being burnt, it burns quickly, and it just disappears. It's gone in an instant. And that's how these people are going to be, man. According, you know, to the Zechariah we brought out, you know, they're going to melt upon, they're going to still be alive as they melt. You know, the Lord's the father of creation, so he can slow time down, you know, and make you feel every inch of that. All right. Malachi 4:1, for behold, the day cometh, thou shalt burn as an oven. What's going to make the day burn as an oven? These thermonuclear missiles, which burn at millions of degrees. All right. Hotter than the sun. Okay. And there's going to be 200 million that hit America. And then throughout the rest of the earth, there's going to be certain spots that get hit as well. All right. And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it will leave neither root nor branch. So everything's utterly going to be destroyed in America. every building, every tree, every living creature, and all the works, all the philosophies, the democracy, everything. All right. Just like in a Revelation. Well, matter of fact, let me see. Let me go to Revelation. All right, we have Revelation 19 and 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. And what's going to be that? That's going to be America, man. And see, that's why even the all the proud and the works, all right, or not the works. That's in Second Peter's. The root, neither root nor branch. So everything of this place, all right, including the beast system, all right, the false prophet, which is the Catholic Church, that whole religious system that Esau has set up, okay. All right, those that receive the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, they're going to be tossed into that lake of fire. And them that worship the image, meaning worship the ways of the so-called white man, worship his philosophies, all right, partake in his democracy and his way of living, okay. All that is going into that lake of fire, and it's going to be destroyed in the day that burneth like an oven, plain and simple. All right, so let's get let's close out on this scripture. Revelation 9 and 14. Oh, Salaki, I'm in it wrong. Oh, Salaki, got a little dyslexic right there. This is Revelation 14 and 9, not 9 and 14. Revelation 14, 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and again, the beast is the so-called white man system, EU and NATO. All right, and America is currently part of NATO. All right, so the system that the so-called white man has set up. All right, that's the image of the beast. All right, his democracy, all the shit that he pushes out upon the planet is the image, and the beast itself would be the EU and NATO, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, and his mark would be this RFID chip that is going to go global. All right, it's going to be worldwide, implemented worldwide. So what? That the beast can set up his new world order that they've been striving for hundreds of years now. All right. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So what's going to cause this fire and brimstone? All right, these nuclear missiles that we were reading about, ICBMs, those arrows that are going to be shot, okay? And then, the chariots of Israel, chariots of the Lord, are going to be shooting laser beams as well. All right, so that's going to be another thing to look for. But, with that, Adawan Rashad is edifying. Mawatla Babal. Shalom to the Akim.